All right, good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and I'm here with my teammate WD. WD, how you doing, fam?
Oh man, I'm doing fine, and I am ready for that offensive tackle to be taken in the first round of the NFL draft by the New Orleans Saints.
Oh man, and you we laughing, but you may be 100% correct with that. But we'll get into that in a few minutes. Okay, and tonight we have with us once again draft analyst Jake White. Jake White, how you doing, fam?
Doing good. Just 9 more days to the first round. Can't wait, man.
9 more days until this NFL draft. But before I go any further, I just want to take a few minutes and acknowledge the verdict that had came down today with the Minnesota police officer. Shout out to the jury team for doing an excellent job with giving justice that was due. We all seen the situation that happened. So shout out to the jury team, for doing the right thing. It was justified that what the man did was wrong. So what's y'all's thoughts on that?
Yeah, man. That it's just. I hope it brings some peace to the Floyd family. To be honest with you, just like just a little bit or something. But yeah, glad the jury did the right thing on that.
Just me, man. I don't really like to talk about it because look what it takes. Look what it takes for this to happen. At the end of the day, the guy he lost his life, so can't bring a life back.
Right.
But I'm glad, I'm glad he's guilty. So there's that.
Right. So once again, shout out to the jury team and prayers with the Floyd family, and other people that's experiencing, unjustly, actions. So what we're going to do tonight, we're going to have a live mock draft. Basically, we're going to, use the draft simulator, and we're going to, basically we're going to play the role as the GMs and coaches. So I hope you guys enjoy. Far as the listeners, we would love for you guys to, get involved. We're going to, ask for you guys feedback on whoever we select. We're going to name some guys that's available, rounds 1 through 7.
I think we lost CB, man. So we're gonna have to wait on CB, man. But yeah, let's get to this chat here. All right, I see you, Jerry. We got Jerry. Shout out. Oh, wait, let's get CB back up in here. We got Jerry in the house. Jerry said, "Don't jinx it, WD." Man, well, it is what it is, man. We know what the Saints do, but it might be different this year. I'm halfway joking. I gotta say half because we might for sure take an offensive lineman. You cannot rule that out. Shout out to Benson 2K91. Tighten up, CB's brother. Shout out to y'all. That draft segments been fired. Yes, they have been.
And I apologize about that technical difficulty. But yes, listeners, we would love you guys' feedback. And once again, shout out to the chat. So let's go ahead and get started with this thing. Let's have some fun right here.
Yeah.
Before we even go any further, let's be reminded that cornerback and linebacker is the two positions that's needed. Needed at 28. No way around it.
Okay. So I'm gonna put it on normal as far as the speed go. I hope this. I wish they didn't have this pick smart and here, but I'm gonna just click them both out. All right. Take Matt Jones off there. There we go.
Let Big Mac fall 28.
And I see shout out to college brother Ralph Handy. He said, we drafted another lineman. Man, what? Man, you 100% correct.
Hey, man, look what we got on the board, man. We got Jeremiah from Notre Dame, linebacker, plays like a safety too, man. So So what we got, man? What y'all looking at? What y'all looking at here?
Okay, we got if Jeremiah falls to 28, you
Oh,
have
I'm
to go
drafting.
with him.
Oh yeah. You can say that, but the Saints might not do that. So what we
Yeah,
want?
that's
So my question is, what we want to do here? Do we want to be realistic or do we want to have fun? Because if we want to be realistic, we got to look at these fucking these offensive linemen, man.
Let's see.
Jay. You know a few of these guys, these offensive linemen, they rankings.
Trying to see the Dylan Radens. He's from North Dakota State. That may be the fit. Nah, if Jeremiah's there, we taking Jeremiah. I don't care what you say, man. That dude's too good. He'd be perfect fit for us. What cornerbacks we got?
Cornerbacks, let's see. We got Eric Stokes. We got Kelvin Joseph. We got Aaron Robinson. We got Samuel Jr.
Yeah. So. See, I'd take the Jeremiah and hope one of those cornerbacks fall in the second.
All right. Yeah. Hold on. I want to see. I want to look at these receivers right quick because let me tell you, man, if somebody like Tony, man, if he falls, man.
Tony kind of like Deebo Samuel, man. That'd be nice. And Elijah Moore, he's a quick little guy, man. That dude can play.
Yeah, I also see Terrence Marshall Jr. there from LSU, man. So I'm just saying, man, like, look, I'm not saying, I'm just saying, like, if Saints looking at best player available, they might say, "Oh man, we could use a Elijah Moore or Tony." So
yeah, definitely could use them. That's for sure.
I'm gonna be highly pissed off if we get a receiver at 28.
Hey man,
that's just what it. We can make what we got now, which I know we're gonna get a receiver, but what we have right now, currently before this draft at receiver, we can find a way to make something shake. Beyond Michael Thomas. So if we can find a way to get through that, cornerback and linebacker, that stands out. We know what DeMario gonna do, but Quan, that's gonna be he gonna go on, short time or probably about week 10, 11, the earliest he gonna come back, even if we bring him back. So we need that other guy. Is it Zach Bond? I don't know. But if Jeremiah's sitting there at 28, you have to go with him.
Yeah.
All right.
Over those corners.
Exactly. I agree completely, CB.
Y'all know I agree. I love a good linebacker, But we got some interior defensive linemen here, you know what I'm saying? We can use a D tackle. Now, I don't know too much about these guys. I'm not going to even try to pronounce their first name. I see his first name is Levi. The only Levi I know is the one from Attack on Titan. So I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know none of these guys. So
yeah, that seems a little early for Levi. The only interior D lineman I take in the first would be Barmore, and he's already gone. But if Jeremiah's there, I think he's the best player available. And like CB was saying, we lost Emmanuel Sanders. We need a wide receiver, but the wide receiver depth in this draft is loaded. We could wait and grab one in the third if we needed to.
Yeah, I don't know any of these edge guys too. So
Tryon, he opted out. He's Washington. He's solid, but I wouldn't want his ass. Jason Oweh, that he's the dude who ran a 4.3, and he's like 260, 270, but he didn't have any sacks last year. But he's one of them. He'll be a kind of a project, I would think. But that's kind of what Davenport was. So I don't know if I'd want to. Give me Jeremiah. Fuck all them. Give me that linebacker that can cover right next to DeMario.
All right, so let's talk about him. What's up with him? Let's talk about him right quick. So what's up? What y'all like about him?
Oh, I like his skills, his tackling skills. He's rangy. Like you said, he's kind of like a safety almost, but he plays linebacker. I mean, give me that, especially after seeing how good old Anzalone did last year in the playoffs.
One thing about him that he is kind of small. I think he 225. So they probably gonna, want him to put on about an extra 15 pounds, 10, 15 pounds. Hopefully, if they ask him of that, hopefully, he getting good conditioning in, so it won't slow him down. But yeah, he pretty small for linebacker. Even an outside linebacker, he pretty small for a linebacker.
Oh,
But
y'all know I love him, man. He smacking
yeah,
people around. Oh yeah, knock somebody's shit loose. Y'all know I love it, man.
all right. So with the 28th pick, the WDN Chatline podcast select.
All right.
I'm waiting on you to say his last name.
Jeremiah. That's what we going with.
Yeah. I'll wait until.
I think
I'll wait
it's Motu Koromoa. I think that's how he pronounces it.
Yeah, I ain't even trying to do that, man.
We just
Good job, though, Cheek.
joke. Yeah, I try. Who we got here at 60?
All right, so I got the cornerbacks up right here. I got Elijah. You know what? I'm gonna take a shot here, man.
Give it to me.
Melufangwa. I probably said that wrong. Melufangwa. I guess.
Efetu Melifonwu.
Melufangwa. Okay, gotcha.
But I got a question. I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think we wait to 60, or do y'all think we try to move up, in the 30s, in the low 30s, and get a possible Emmanuel Sanders or Kelvin Joseph? Is the Syracuse guy? I ain't gonna say his name. Do you think if he falls to see? I mean, you really don't know how to play out, because it's gonna be some guys that hop up and some that drop a little bit. But do y'all think we trade up?
If one of those cornerbacks fall, yeah, like somebody like Asante Samuel, I could definitely see them jumping up. Usually when they're in the second or third round, they definitely jump up. So, I mean, if they like any of those guys, that's what they would do. They would jump up. Now, here, they could still go best player available. What you got, Jake? What you think?
I'm taking Efetu Melifonwu. I don't like our cornerback position at all, so I would take him. I'm with CB. If Asante Samuels is there, I know I was looking at the trade chart the other day. If we would trade pick 60 and pick 98, we can move up to the mid to low 40s. And if Asante's there, or maybe Stokes or somebody, or someone falls, Joseph, I could see us trading up. I've seen Ronnie Perkins was on there. He's pretty good edge, and I know we lost Hendrickson, so we got to make up for that edge. Maybe Granderson will come up, but man, our cornerback position's so bad. We got to get somebody.
Yeah, but I'm sneaking around that receiver here. So you like what you see at receiver here, Jake?
Nico Collins, big ass. He can run too. I like Dwayne Estridge. He's a quick little guy. Out of all of them, I really like Tylan Wallace, but I'd rather go corner. I'm kind of like CB. I want to just deal with cornerback and linebackers with the first two picks, just because those are our biggest needs, in my opinion.
All right, so Melifonwu, I think I said that right this time.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. All right, so that's our guy, right? We got anybody in the chat that disagrees?
Yeah, who would y'all pick in the chat? Let us know.
For real.
But yeah, Melifonwu, he's tall, long. His brother was the one that came out, I want to say 2 or 3 years ago. Got drafted by the Patriots, I believe. They're both big and athletic, but I think they misused him, playing him at safety.
CB, like, man, I don't want to hear all this BS, man. I want that cornerback, so.
I'm telling you, man, we gotta go. I don't even want us to wait to 60, honestly. I think we need to move up. Let's trade both of them thirds, move up. We'll probably give up something else. But yeah, we gotta get up in the low 30s. I think if we try to get up in the early 30s, we're gonna have to give up more than just that conditional pick. So
well, I tell you what, if I would have put it on slow, I could have, traded up earlier.
I think on this you have to pay money to trade.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, the hell with that. So we don't trap Melu Fungal, man. Let's go.
But yeah, it really just depends on how the cornerback position starts going, because if there's only like 4 going the first, and they just slowly, and they ain't going, I could see us trading up, like CB was saying, grab Samuels or Joseph or somebody.
All right.
So what y'all looking for? Y'all looking for any specific position this round? Or?
Well, we got them two. Those 2 big. After that, I'd probably go best player available, but I'd definitely be looking hard at the edge and the D tackle and wide receiver.
Edge. Now, Edge is going to be interesting as well because Davenport, he was healthy this year. He was fairly healthy when he came back, and yeah, he was getting some good pressure rates, but he was getting good pressure, but at the end of the day, if you ain't getting to the quarterback, putting your hands on him, it'd be another David Clowney type situation.
Oh man.
I mean, that's obviously what Clowney he good at getting pressure, but he just ain't getting his hands on the quarterback. You got to get him down, You can get pressure, but the way these quarterbacks is now, they able to escape pressure. So, you got to be able to get your hands on the quarterback. So, edge might be intriguing right here. So we at the edge.
So what y'all see? What y'all see? I'm not good with these names. So I'm gonna try anyway. Ellerson Smith. Did I say that right, G?
Is it the Northern Iowa guy?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, you're pretty close, I think.
Do you see him? Do you see this guy? Is he sitting around the right spot, or should he have been picking higher, or is this the right spot for him?
I'm honest, I don't know about that guy, to be honest with you.
I mean, he's more 3-4. So
yeah, I think he's a longer, taller guy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 6'6".
If I'm being honest, I wouldn't take any of them there. I like the Cameron Sample. That's the damn Tulane guy.
Yeah.
But he's more of a kind of a tweener between, because he did D tackle drills at Senior Bowl, and he was kicking some ass on that. But he's one of them guys you may want to wait. We got to pick him 10 more picks or something like that, or is this our? Yeah. May wait on that.
Yeah, you say 19. Yeah, that's 19 picks away. I'm saying as far as his ranking. So I mean, look, we look. If you want to look at other positions too, I mean, if you want to just look at best player available. Hey, look at your guy, Jake. I know that's 102 right there, but Kyle Trask.
Good old Kyle Trask. I wouldn't mind Trask. He played well when he was protected.
No, if Kyle Trask is sitting right here at 98, I think we're gonna go with him, honestly.
Hey, now look, we got picked 105 here. So was you
That's
like?
I don't understand. Yeah, if we got picked 105 and we right here at 98, I think they'll take. If it's somebody else that they looking at, I think they'll take that gamble and go ahead and get Kyle Trask, which I highly disagree with. I think Sean should be. I mean, it's either between Jameis or Taysom. That should be his only focus. But if you're looking at a quarterback, to me, he's not really sold. But I don't know how true the rumors are. Just coming out saying that, Kyle Trask, they very high on him and stuff like that. If that's true, that's a problem for Jameis and Taysom, honestly. Unless they looking ahead, far as cap purposes. Because if Jameis ball out or Taysom, it's going to be Jameis more than likely. But whichever one goes in and ball out, they're going to be looking for a payday. And then we got a plethora of other guys that need a deal too. So maybe that's why they keeping quarterback in mind.
What would y'all be all right? What tight ends are available?
Tight ends.
I see Hunter Long.
Mm-hmm. Boston College.
But is Brevin Jordan anywhere on there? Or is he already been picked?
Wait, who?
Brevin Jordan.
Better than Jordan? Is that what you saying?
No, his name's Brevin Jordan.
Oh, nah, I don't see him.
Yeah, he must already got picked. I was just thinking, y'all are good with Troutman being the starter? You think he's going to develop well?
I mean, we could use another tight end though.
Yeah. I think he'll do good for us.
Yeah.
So what about receiver, man? What about?
Let's see what wide receivers we got.
Jake sound like he don't like Nico, man.
He's big and fast. He's good with contested catches and stuff. I just don't like how he doesn't separate that well. And with if we got Winston and Taysom, I would rather him be able to separate and get open. That way, if he does misplace the ball, whatever he can catch. I don't know. The Tutu Atwell, that dude is a great slot, but he's like 155 pounds or something like that. He's a smaller guy.
All right, so we're going to go with Kyle, man. I don't like it, but it is what it is.
I don't like it.
We ain't got to. What D tackles we got?
Let's see. Probably some names I can't pronounce. Tyler Shelvin,
yeah.
Shelvin, oh yeah, LSU. Yeah,
he's the one.
Yeah.
He's big boy. The one below him is who I like, Aleem McNeil. Shelvin's like 350, 355, something like that. He's a big one. He had problems at LSU with weight gaining and stuff, but I mean, he's that big. Someone replaced Malcolm Brown for round, first and second down, help against the run. But McNeil's my guy. I like McNeil.
All right. So we got him. CB was saying that we would probably take Kyle. So what's the final verdict?
No, let's go with McNeil. Let's go with McNeil because I'm getting a quarterback, man. That ain't gonna sit well with me unless it's like a fifth or sixth or something. That ain't gonna sit well with me.
I know what Jake said earlier, man, talking about Wilson falling if he fall. Man, if Wilson fall, man, you run straight to that stage.
Yeah. I'm cool with trading up for any of those top 5 quarterbacks. If any of them start to fall, I'll be fine trading up for Fields or Lance or Mack or anybody.
All right, so before we get into this pit, let's get to a few comments. Let's read a few comments right quick. Okay, I see Jamal Kellogg said we need a linebacker.
We got Jeremiah, man.
The McCleskey signing. I think that's gonna be a count. I think that's gonna be a count body, but we'll see. He may surprise somebody. Shout out to Christopher Favor said I think the Saints getting a corner linebacker in the first round.
He's a smart man right there. Smart man.
No way around it.
No, see, Jake talking about Mac Jones. That's what he's talking about.
I'll take Matt. Ain't nothing wrong with Matt.
And Kenny Sutton, shout out to him. He said, "Who that fam?" And then shout out to Miss Pretty Carlin. She said, "Hey everybody, make sure y'all check out the WDN store. We sell shirts now. Next week we will have pecan praline candies available and ooey gooey butter cakes available." Shout out to Miss Pretty Carlin for getting the podcast store up and running. For the ones that don't know, the website is WDNChatline.bitcartel.com.
And my apologies here. I do got to mention, I forgot to put that in the description, but it will be.
Right. And as we go, we'll put the link in the description. So you guys be sure to check out, the new store on deck. And you see the goodies that comes with the shirt. So trust me, the candy tastes good and the ooey gooey cake. I'm from North Carolina, so I had to get put on that ooey gooey cake and the pecan candy.
I misread something just now.
Christopher Favor said, I hope Jameis Winston stitch his cleats up. Tampa Bay ass this year, screw Tampa Buck Pirates. Yeah, I agree with you. If he gonna be our guy, he definitely gotta show up, which he can. He have the pieces around him to do that. And shout out to Miss Anna. She said, "Hey fam, who that to you?" Okay, and we'll get back to some more comments.
Wait. Read that comment right quick. Carly said, Coach Payton said quarterback is not a need in the draft. We know Sean Payton said a lot of things, but keep in mind, if there is a quarterback that they like, don't be surprised if they will still pull the trigger. Not saying that they really need a quarterback this draft, but whoever they would like, best player available, if a quarterback is there that they like, they will still draft him.
Davis Mills, don't forget his name. He could be the one. Well,
I guess that's better than Kyle, right?
Kyle ain't bad, man. He ain't awful. As long as he gets protection.
All right, so we are at pit 105. This is the compensatory pit right here.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the time we go offensive tackle finally?
No, we going running back here. I'm just playing. I don't know none of them guys.
Let's go to the quarterbacks. If Cal Trask still here, it ain't no discussion needed. Oh yeah, if he falls to this compulsory pick, you got him, you got Sam Ellinger. I mean, with Cal Trask, if they had some type of interest in him, it's no way they're gonna let him go past this third round comp pick.
Yeah, they'd be like him. They'll probably take him there, I would think.
Yeah, I mean, they need a third quarterback too. So
yeah.
Oh man, here we go. We did it, guys.
People gonna be pissed off in the chat already. Not me. I'm happy.
And I don't want no quarterback early. Not a guy like a Cal Trask that they had interest in. And they get somebody like that they interest in, then that means they not 100% sold on Jameis or Taysom. I'm talking about beyond 2021.
All right, man. We need a receiver or a defensive end. I know it's best player available, but man, we need an edge or a receiver.
Oh, this is definitely receiver time right here. Yeah, this is definitely round 4 receiver. They're gonna start going in their bag. They're gonna get to these lower schools, about Division 1 AA. Let's see who's the best player available. With the receiver, Frank Darby, Arizona State.
Oh man, look at Jacoby Stevens right there from LSU.
Yeah,
y'all know I like Stevens.
Pass on Jacoby Stevens. Frank Darby can run some routes. Patrick Jones wouldn't be a bad pick either.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Pittsburgh guy.
Let's see. Yeah, this is about the time if the draft go like this, the picks we done selected.
Yeah, I'd be happy
it's
as hell.
Gonna be receiver time.
Jake, I think you happy with anything, man.
Man, you got Jeremiah, you got McNeil, we got Melifonwu. Those
I ain't gonna lie.
Good.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. Jeremiah, Saints draft Jeremiah. I might actually feel good again. I might run out the damn room, man.
What are the wide receivers besides Frank left?
Let's see.
But just
we got Seth Williams. We got Seth Williams, Daz Fitzpatrick from Louisville.
So you got an Auburn fucker. Yeah, pass on him.
That's why you didn't respond to that when I had that mock draft in the chat, man. I was wondering if you were gonna see something about him.
And Ford's another Auburn one. That dude's fast as hell, but I pass on him too. Josh Palmer's not bad, but I don't know if that's too early. His position being I've seen him going in the 3rd round, and then I've seen some he's going in the 5th round. But I remember him. He was getting open against Bama this year.
Yeah. Josh Palmer. Yeah, I seen him play a few games. Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, it's just his quarterback play. Same with the Auburn players. Schwartz, Seth Williams. I mean, they're good, but you don't really know because Bo Nix was so bad.
Yeah.
But I know we looking at receiver right now. I just want to put out, just my opinion. I think we got some young dogs on the rise currently on the roster. And I think they can step in and provide. You gotta when they eat like that, last season, like Deontay did, and the other receivers that stepped in, you gotta at least give them an opportunity. But we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
We'll
Callaway
see how.
definitely surprised me, man. Callaway, I thought had a great year.
Yeah, and Callaway, I think he just turned 19 or 20, so he a young buck.
Yeah, and he don't mind blocking either. You know, Payton. Payton loves wide receivers that can block.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So what we got here, man?
Uh,
Decisions.
Let's look at the O line right quick before we pick.
Oh Lord.
We
It is. See,
definitely
look, no,
will.
no, no. This how I feel, man. Like, I've been clowning about us taking the offensive tackle, or offensive lineman, period, in the first round. But now I was like, man, Saints might be killing it the first, second round. And and then they come out with a boring ass pick like an offensive line. I say, well, they need one. I'm like, God damn. I was having fun, but yeah, man, here we go, man. Well, really, are we talking about offensive tackle or are we talking about guard?
I would think tackle, just because Ramczyk and Armstead are both up. And I thought James Hurst did decent at tackle and at guard, but
how about the guy from Stanford?
Walker Little, if he's there, I'd take him.
Mm-hmm.
He sat out.
Him a 5-star, man.
Yeah, he sat out this year, I think, because of the COVID. But yeah, I don't think he'll be there in the third. He might. If he is, I'd take his big ass.
That man, 6'7". God damn.
And he'd be a solid swing tackle. But I'm like, y'all, I hope we extend Ramczyk and Armstead, man. Them two, they're too good to let go.
So what y'all thinking, Walking Little here? What is the chat saying?
Let's see.
Help us out, chat.
B talking about Josh Palmer for Tennessee or B's.
Oh, of course he's gonna say that, man. It's Tennessee.
He knows what he's talking about. Give me Palmer. I like Palmer, man. I thought Surtain did an all right job on him, but sometimes he was open. It was just the quarterback didn't see him or the quarterback didn't hit him.
Let's go ahead and go with let's go with Little offensive. I can't see us getting halfway through the draft and we not pick up. Let's go ahead and go with Little.
Let's get it. Well, this is a great draft.
Yeah. This is going to be the boring part of the fucking draft. Right after
it is.
133, we don't pick again. So damn, what is it, 218, I think? We may make some moves, though. We may trade two of them 7th rounders and stuff and pop back in the 5th round or something.
Mm-hmm.
Crystal Favor said, I was reading they was looking into Jabril Cox, LSU linebacker. He's a good LSU boy. Yeah, if he drop, if he can drop, if he there in the 3rd round, I know for a fact we gonna get him. If he's sitting there in the 3rd round. But yeah, he's a good candidate.
Yeah,
he just got to work on them angle. He got to work on his angle tackling.
Yeah, if we go corner in the 1st, that'd be a good pick for in the 2nd. Because I don't really consider him LSU. I consider him more North Dakota State. So I'll take him.
Yeah.
All right, I'm looking at the cornerbacks here, man. The cornerbacks. I mean, we can double up on them, especially if we don't have Lattimore starting.
Yeah.
The first few games, I mean.
I'd double dip at cornerback and linebacker.
They ain't going to double on. Now, hold on. Let me stop. Hold on. Before we answer that question, CB, keep in mind that the Saints don't know how to draft a good linebacker. So to say that they draft Jeremiah in the 1st round, you telling me you think they're going to double dip? I don't think so. I really don't.
Payton gonna surprise you.
Yeah, okay.
Get your hopes up real high,
know,
and then that offensive tackle get taken, then you just be pissed off the rest of the month.
So, CB, what you was asking?
No,
somebody receiver.
Yeah. But far as Bond, I think they're gonna try to find a role for him. I don't know what kind of vision it is. Maybe I mean, of course he fit the center position. Do they move out Demario to Will? Is that what they envisioning right now? And they may hold off on linebacker. I don't know unless a good one drop. I don't know.
Me personally, I just don't want a second tier linebacker. Like if you have a second tier line, if you get one, like why not just keep Anzalone? I'm just saying, like I want a legitimate linebacker. Jeremiah is legitimate. I think Jabril Cox would be great. Of course, we can talk about Zayvon Collins, Nick Bolton, but I'm just saying I want a legitimate linebacker, man. I don't want no. Look, Manti Te'o and AJ Klein, he was alright, but we should be past that. After we seen how great Quan Alexander was, man, we need a legitimate linebacker that can fly. If it's a Demario clone, I'll take a Demario clone. So, yeah, man, that's how I feel about linebacker.
I agree. We need to do it for Demario, man. That dude, he having to do everything. Quan was in there, helped him out a lot, and then end zone, his dumbass comes back in. Davis is like, fuck.
Okay, so this area round 6 is basically really just best player available, I believe.
This shit is great to me. I don't know who none of these mofos are, man.
Shi Smith or Semi Fihoko.
Never heard of him.
One of my two. Shi, South Carolina. He's more of a slot guy. He can catch. He's pretty good. The Fahoku guy I never really heard of. And then when I was watching Davis Mills, I was like, who the hell is this number 13 that keeps on standing out? And that dude was making some catches left and right. I was like, holy hell. He wasn't a bad pick either.
Well, he's from Stanford.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
He's a big guy. How tall he is, but I remember him being tall.
Man, who's that cornerback that's 6'4"? Man, I think it's I can't pronounce that last name. Tall guy, bro. Very physical. But yeah, man.
A corner?
It was a cornerback, man. I don't think he's on here. He probably got picked already, man. But yeah, man, he was. Then again, I don't really care for those tall corners because I think about Brandon Brown. I'm sorry for bringing that name up, but yeah, I think about him and Sean Smith and the washed up Antonio Cromartie and but yeah, I'm gonna stop there.
What's your thoughts on Powell, Jake, the receiver for Clemson? He was pretty solid.
Yeah, he didn't really do shit until this year, and then when he showed up, he showed up. He did everything when he showed up. He showed up. Yeah, he was decent. I wouldn't mind him, but I would take the Fahoku or Smith ahead of him, to be honest with you. And
no, hold on.
What?
I was just saying, hold on. We never took an edge, right?
Nuh-uh. The edge, Patrick Johnson's solid. William Bradley King looked decent at Senior Bowl.
See, when you say solid, that shit scares me.
Well, you got to remember, it is 6 rounds.
Yeah, you're right.
6 rounds, you get a solid player. I'll take a solid player.
I feel like every player that's not first round projected, man, I just feel like Jake called all of them solid. And that shit scares me.
I say they're good and they end up shitty. I say, well, I thought they would be solid.
Christopher said the corpse of Richard Sherman is still available. That's hilarious. Hey man, I'm still y'all gonna get mad at me. But man, I'm still saying I kind of wouldn't mind Josh Norman. Just being honest.
On the outside is a number 2.
Yeah, I get, we're mostly man, so we not.
I don't want Josh Norman at all. He can go. Nah. No thank you.
If it's just an emergency, man, that's what I'm saying. If it's that bad, bro, like
I'll take PJ over Josh Norman.
No, you trolling now. You trolling.
Trolling.
You trolling. You trolling.
I tell you,
Nah, I ain't gonna
PJ over
do
Josh
PJ like
Norman
that.
so fast. Hell,
You ain't gonna do PJ like that. You mean
No. I was about to say PJ's name is banned from the pod, but nah, I ain't gonna do him like
okay.
that.
That makes better sense.
but like if like say Caleb Farley falls in the first, and we take him, I wouldn't mind like getting a Richard Sherman or something, and then Farley take his time, get healed up, he can learn behind behind Sherman. That wouldn't be bad.
That's true.
And every time I see Josh Norman, I get people gonna bring up Derrick Henry, man, but like, god damn, bro. I mean, like, if it's Richard Sherman, Richard Sherman, he gonna get his ass burnt too. So like,
yeah, but Sherman's smart. Norman's a dumbass. Let me go high on Derrick Henry and get thrown out of the whole damn stadium? Nah.
Yeah, and I mean, both of them were zone cover guys. That's where they excelled at. Sherman, he a good press corner. He is a good press corner, but far as his playmakings, it was made in zone type coverages. And he had some guys to play behind him. Like an Earl and Cam. But yeah, Josh Norman. I mean, I don't know. A veteran corner gonna get brought in. I believe.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Steven Nelson.
Look at Marshawn, he's going to get something. They gonna give him something. The NFL, they're not gonna slap us on the wrist with nothing.
Good old
you laughing, but he ain't. He's being honest. I don't think Steven Nelson got picked up, did he?
I don't think he did either, and that'd be a great number 2. I didn't understand why Pittsburgh let it go. I'm thinking, I guess, cap-wise or something, but hell, Mickey Loomis can figure out something with him. Yeah. I can't remember if he got picked up or not.
Well, all right, let's get back to the draft. So what we got here? What y'all want, man? What y'all want? I'm going to put best player available here. Just so
let's go with a receiver.
Receiver? You sure? You don't want Patrick Johnson from Tulane? Well, I mean, he's mostly he's mostly a 3-4 guy. So.
Sean said, what positions that he saw was deep? Was it receiver and linebacker?
It was offensive lineman and.
Oh God! Oh no!
I think it might have been offensive lineman and receiver. I think it might have been.
Did you just hear what you said, CP? Did you just hear what you just said?
Yeah.
Oh, we in trouble, man. Oh man.
I can't remember if it was. I know he said cornerback was a need, but I think it was. I know he said O line was deep, and I think it was receiver. I'm not sure though.
Oh,
or no, the tight end. It was tight end.
Y'all know what that means? Offensive tackle, round 1.
No, if he said we deep, then that means we can wait. That means that with some more pieces, that position can wait. So hopefully.
No. I'm sorry. I thought you said what he said wasn't deep in his draft. That's what I thought you.
The problem is though, Payton likes to lie about the draft because
he lies. He lies like Payton lies.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. So you can be like, yeah, they're deep, so we'll wait. So actually, he's telling Mickey, he's like, nah, we're gonna take one in the first. Watch this shit.
Smoke screen.
Yeah, and I like that about Payton. He gonna just sit up and tell you exactly what he on his mind. When he says some things, unless stuff that's obvious. But stuff like an offensive lineman is deep. I can't buy that. I can't buy that from him because we known for getting one. We traded up for McCoy, and stuff like that, and we had DK sitting there, but I ain't gonna get into all of that. But, so who we got?
All right, it's Fahoku or Shi Smith. That's 2 I would go for, but hell if I know.
Man, listen, Saints. Shi Smith. Oh, you just said?
Okay. It's just up to y'all. Big receiver, little receiver.
He's 5'10".
Yeah,
so 186. So that's what we got. Y'all agree?
Yeah, Shi Smith.
All I'm just letting y'all know that shit is not happening. Saints rarely draft one receiver, so what makes y'all think he's going to draft two? Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. I thought we did get a receiver earlier. No, yeah.
We passed on. Got old Walker Little.
That's right. Okay, my fault.
I forgot our 6th round. Ain't our 6th round doctor? That's the 2022 6th round.
Yeah, it's 2022. We just used the 6th round. We got 2 7s coming up here.
Yeah, it's no way. We're gonna keep all these picks. I just hope Sean doesn't, trade up too much to where we keeping about.
Shit,
we got 8 total picks. Yeah, we end up keeping 2 or 3 guys, unless it's 2 or 3 studs. Yeah, if we can get like a Caleb Farley, along with like a Sante Samuels.
God damn, doubling up. Like that? Wait, you talking about trading the pick for a corner and still drafting 2 corners?
No. I'm tripping.
Because what I'm saying is like, man, listen, this team got so many holes right now. I understand we kept core players, but I'm just saying, like, I get it. I know, like, if they see a player that they really like, especially in the 2nd or 3rd round, as usual, they would trade up for one of those guys. But at the same time, man, this team got so many holes. So I know for a fact they probably should be keeping most of those picks. They definitely can't do what they did with Adam Trotman, man. So
yeah, see, I mean, now Trotman, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, not just because I'm saying it's probably what they shouldn't do doesn't mean they wouldn't hesitate, because that's what they do. They do some skeptical shit. So
yeah, but I mean, he showed up. Sadly, he was the only pick, out that class that done something, year one. Besides the undrafted guy like Callaway, Callaway stepped up, but. We shall see how it goes this time. Maybe year 2, he steps up. And it's looking like he's gonna be at guard because nothing is being said right now. So, we see about that. But I meant I didn't mean Farley and Asante to get together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we won't. Yeah, that won't be good to do that. It has to be a cornerback and a linebacker. We can get. Let's just say a Farley, Jamin Davis. I believe the only way he gonna move up in the draft is if one of those teams just bid on his pro day, because he had a hell of a pro day. So I think that's the only way he gonna move up. I mean, which he's solid, but if we could get like a Farley and a Jamin Davis, that'll be 2 great picks and a solid 3rd pick.
I can't wait. I just can't wait till the Saints trade up, just so we can find out that we're getting an offensive lineman, and then Sean's gonna say, "Well, we had to go get him."
And I'm just speaking beforehand. If we do something like that, just excuse the language, listeners. It's definitely, I'll definitely be reserved, but if we do something like that. You would definitely hear from me live. So just a heads up on that. Unless we doing something later, if we trading up late in the draft for a whole lineman, then that's different. But if we moving up in rounds 1 and 2 just to get a lineman, I'm gonna definitely be highly pissed off. I think we said it, lineman. No, we got our group. I know, they're gonna be trying to play chess, looking to the future, But we got a 6 man, James Hurst. He was solid when he stepped in. We just brought Will Clout back. We know he was just usually used as that extra tight end lineup as a tight end in them jumbo sets. But I think we good at O-line. At least right now.
That's what they always say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop, man. I'm gonna stop.
Nah. You. I mean, you. It's the truth.
And we signed that 2 lanes.
We keep on going right to him. Right to a lineman. Okay, so where we at? We round 7. We got 2 more picks. Let's see, best player available. We hadn't got us an edge guy.
So I think these two guys they're mostly outside linebackers for the 3-4. So yeah, he is. Wyatt, yeah, same thing with Wyatt.
Cornell Powell getting disrespected, but I know we late in the draft. They disrespecting them, on this simulator.
Hey,
No
go
way he
to
can call that
Malcolm
low.
Coots right there.
Was that?
Malcolm Coots right there from Buffalo, the edge. I think he's a smaller guy, but I remember watching him. He wasn't bad. I think he's more projected 3-4 outside linebacker, but I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
He's I guess he's versatile. So yeah, he's they say he's development. I can't say that word right now. I don't know why.
Developmental
yeah,
pressure, yeah.
And a 5'10". So.
And I know we in the 7th round. I just want to say this. Just really thinking about it, man. Don't be surprised if we go edge early, defensive end early. Because if Davenport doesn't step up, they didn't pick up his 5th year. Did they pick up his 5th year? I didn't see no report on that. I don't think so.
I ain't
no.
seen reported on it.
So after this upcoming season, he'll be a free agency. A free agent. Just say that he blows up. That's a bad that you got to deal with. Along with others. So maybe if they see a defensive end sitting there, possibly at 28, or 60.
I would hate to get off topic, but you're talking about Davenport. Did y'all see what CDJ said?
Oh yeah, he wants to be the highest paid defensive back, I think.
We are screwed.
But the thing with that, he's still on the contract, so I don't think he can really. I mean, the worst he can do is just hold out, but then he gonna start getting fined and But yeah, CGJ, I think it's just a year too early. Just wait. I mean, what the team is up against. Like, come on now. You're talking about highest paid, and your boy ain't even got his bag yet. Sean.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Sean playing with Glocks and shit, man.
Yeah, just chill out, man. Chill out. You gonna get your bag, and out of the secondary, I know it's 2 years, but you definitely done showed up both years. It wasn't no sophomore slump or not like that, but hopefully he wasn't 100% serious about that.
Shit, I don't know. CDG, that man crazy. He a good career. I mean, he on our team, so it's a good career. But
Yeah. Okay, so who we going with round 7?
Who's gonna get cut first? Let's see.
Do we get a running back?
We can. There might be. Oh, look, this guy from Louisiana.
But we did bring back.
What'd they do?
I don't know. I kind of like our running backs. I don't mind Montgomery as the RB3, and I don't think Murray gets enough credit. I thought Murray played great last year.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I think the only reason why he got in a few discussions is because the Mark Ingram rumors started. If it wasn't really for the Mark Ingram rumors, man, he had a hell of a season as a backup.
Yeah, I kind of like him and Kamara 1-2 punch.
Yeah, he wasn't even. It was some games that they should have gave him the ball more. Yeah, so I definitely don't have no issue with Murray. And Ty, when his number got called, he stepped up. So
yeah, I thought he was
perfect 3.
So Jay, what if Harris falls in the first round? It's 28.
Who?
Harris.
Oh, Najee?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pass on him.
Huh? What?
Yeah, gonna have to pass on Najee. We got Kamara. I'm good. I'm set with Kamara. We good.
Whoa, okay. Jake surprising me tonight. All right.
Yeah, surprisingly, man.
Cornerback are the 2 biggest. Now, if Mac Jones falls, take Mac Jones. See you later, Taysom. See you later, Jameis. Peace out. And then we can pay some people. But like CB was saying, edge is pretty important. Like you said, Davenport and Cam Jordan's old ass. He's getting older.
God damn.
And
I mean, you right.
I know they showed videos of Granderson exercising and doing drills and shit, but that don't.
Yeah.
I mean, he's decent, but I mean, we're missing Trey Hendrickson. We got to get some. If Davenport don't step up, our damn secondary gonna look like shit because we ain't getting no damn pressure on the quarterback.
And speaking of Cam, congratulating enemies and shit, man. So yeah, definitely need that edge. That's where to put it. All right, man. So let's have a final verdict here. So who we got, man? What y'all thinking?
Oh shit!
Let's
I like
go
this
with
guy,
another DB.
I would say I like this name, that last name, Wild Goose, man. Oh, Wild Goose. Yeah, I just like that name, dog. It is fun. Wild Goose intercept. Yeah, I like that name, dog.
What cornerbacks are out there besides good old Wild Goose?
Wait, what's that?
Cornerbacks.
I don't. What is this name? Dio Mondador? What?
Don't ask me on that one, my guy.
Lenore?
I don't know that dude.
You don't know him?
I do not know him.
I don't know none of these guys, man. I'm telling y'all, Wild Goose, man, he sound like he a beast.
Wild Goose, I'm thinking he's the guy. He didn't play that much, but when he played well. He's the one I did not understand why they didn't play him as much.
Wasn't Wisconsin defense good the year before, like with Zach Bond and?
Yeah, they're pretty decent back then.
I don't know if he was on that team, but I don't know, man. Look, I hear CB typing, somebody typing.
Oh, my fault. So let's go with let's see.
Hit the cornerback group real fast. I want to look at a couple of them.
All right.
Oh, if Tay Goins there, I'd take him in a fucking heartbeat.
Cool.
Right there, Tay.
UCF.
He's a bigger, longer guy. I think he
Bruh,
here, but
bruh, this man disrespectful. His idea role, practice squad corner. They ain't shit for that one, bro. They ain't shit for that one, dog. I get this in the 7th round. He had to do my boy like that, man. Come on.
I think he goes earlier in the 7th. I think he may go in the 5th.
CB, man. CB saying, man, let me do a little research right quick.
Get your research in. Look at some more. Norwood. There's a guy I like, the Duke guy, Mark Gilbert. He'd probably be an undrafted guy. But man, his first year, that dude, he could have been a first round pick, but then he injury prone last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I don't know if Marco Wilson will be there or not. The one from Florida, he's the one that threw his shoe in the LSU game. That was a dumbass. There's Gilbert at the very bottom. So they have ranked like 500 and something. I like Gilbert. They got him ranked way down there.
Shit.
But I'm telling you, he looked good his first year. I remember that. But then after that, just went downhill with injuries and everything. But yeah, he'd be more of an undrafted guy, I would think.
I tell you what, boy, CB thinking hard about this 7th round, man.
We got Marcus Colts in the 7th round. Don't forget it.
Yeah, I know.
And we got Streep's big ass too, I think.
Let's go with Goldwyn.
I
can't go wrong with more DBs.
Wait. Oh, okay. No.
Because if a final, just to say a Fino isn't having a good count, and Gawan steps up, we good.
Well,
but we already know what we're getting out of our current corners, as far as PJ and PJ. And really PJ gonna be playing at safety.
Yeah, and we gotta replace Hardy too, man. Hardy was
man
good on teams, man. That's what
Yeah.
a lot of people ain't talking about. We got to find someone to replace him. So, we may just be looking for someone to replace him in this round. Payton just trying to find a special teamer.
Okay, I got a question for y'all. Who is Caden Ellis and what does he do?
Caden Ellis. Oh, what a
The
great.
linebacker.
Yeah. Well, wait, is he a linebacker? What is he?
Yeah,
Because
He's a linebacker.
y'all know I know that, right?
Yeah,
I'm being a smart ass here because
well,
I'm trying to figure out
one
when
of
they
them-
gonna see him on the field, because the way he was so big on that guy.
Yeah, they talking about he's supposed to be the next thing coming into this season. Man, his name wasn't called out. I'm not sure if he was hurt or not.
What draft did he come
hurt.
out? I think it was 2019, right?
Now I know it was going into this past season. They was talking about him. Talking about he's having a good camp and stuff like that. I don't know if he got hurt or what.
Yeah, I'm blanking. Who the hell was? Oh, that was 19 was McCoy, right? That year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know my dog CGJ. Man. Come on, man. That's the
Yeah. It may have been that year. Maybe he'll fill kind of the Craig Robertson role on special.
And that's what I was about to get to. I didn't even realize until last week we didn't even resign. I thought Craig Robinson was still under contract, man. I didn't even realize he was a free agent.
Yeah, maybe he'll fill that special teams captain role or something. I don't know.
Or could he be a post draft? Could we bring him back after the draft?
Yeah, we definitely could.
But y'all get what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying, yeah? Y'all, at least what I'm trying to see.
What?
Wait, we don't have no damn linebackers, man. What is going on?
We got another undrafted. We got the one undrafted guy. I know Nick Underhill was talking about him, Chad Hansen. But
he hit hard.
But is that good enough to be rotating in and out?
Probably not, because I remember he was injured. Like going into the season, he was like injured, and I think he didn't even make the team at first, and we had to bring him back, something like that.
That's why I want a double dipping linebacker.
Yeah.
Like we've been saying, we probably won't, but man, I wouldn't mind double dipping.
Well, the worst thing to do is get two trash ass linebackers, though.
This is true.
Let me stop, man. Let me stop. I gotta stop.
We got 10 days. We need positivity here.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, if we got this draft right here, I'd be pumped, man. I know people be pissed at trash, but you look at them first 3 picks.
Oh shit! I'm already jumping around the room because of Jeremiah.
This draft is so crucial. I think this draft is more important than the 2017 draft. To be honest,
I think it's I think so too. Only because there's not really much we did in free agency. 2017, we had some good, solid free agents like Ted Ginn, AJ Klein, Alex Okafor. We really didn't do shit this free agency. So yeah, this draft is really, really critical, especially for all the pieces we lost. I mean, as far as 2016, we still had some guys that was hungry too. Guys that needed to be developed, like Ayamada. So this is kind of different. We lost a lot of pieces. So yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
And let's not forget, we escaped the nightmare days out there at corner. We do not want to get back, in that nightmare situation. We don't want to do, even if it's of course Sean gonna hold his own, even on his inconsistent days, but the number 2 corner, it could get kind of dirty if we don't, hit on it.
Well, look, man, this is how I look at it. Maybe it wouldn't be as bad if we talking about dark days. I mean, you got to think about names. There's Jeff Ireland. There's Ryan Nielsen. And when I say Ryan Nielsen, I'm talking about the D-line. Because remember, we had guys like Bobby Richardson making the team and stuff. And Bobby, I guess he was all right. But as far as like having undrafted guys, especially at cornerback, we talking about Brian Dixon, Ghost Boy, a.k.a. Devontae Harris. We can't have stuff like that happening on it, So.
Yep. Right. And Jenkins was a great pickup for us, man. It's so consistent and stuff. But also, if we go, say we draft one of these good cornerbacks in the first or second round, we can't let them cover for 10 seconds. We got to get some pressure on.
Exactly. And that's why I brought up names like Bobby Richardson.
Yeah. And if
So
Cam Jordan can't beat Wirfs next year, and Davenport's either hurt or just not finishing on the quarterback,
yeah, and you know that's not to mention like Carl Granderson. Obviously, he shows some promise. He has potential, but as far as like Davenport, it doesn't look like Davenport is working. I mean, this is the year. This is the year he has to shine. So
yeah. But usually it's that third year when they step up, man. So I was
Trey Henderson.
yeah, Henderson said, "I'm gonna get paid. Fuck it."
Okay, question.
All right.
Well, let's go ahead and make this last pick, and then we can get into a few questions about scenarios. Okay, 255th pick of the draft. Let's see, probably best player available. Let's see when I got us a D tackle corner. We
I ain't
haven't
lying.
got an edge rusher.
I ain't lying. I'm looking at DC. Oh wait, you say we didn't get a D? Oh man.
I would go Bradley King or who was the other one I seen earlier? Bradley King, Rump. He's decent. Taron Jackson ain't bad either.
Okay, you say Bradley King, but does he truly play like a king?
I don't know, but these picks, he's got nice pass rush moves, but he ain't got it all. Like I don't think he plays the run that well. The Taron Jackson, Coastal Carolina.
You really got somebody named with Romp at the end, right behind King. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Now, go ahead, Jake.
I'd take one of those three probably: King, Romp, or Jackson. Just because we need an edge, and then hopefully they can make it on special teams. But I would imagine right here they're going to take the best player available just because it's 7th round and hope they're good at special teams.
You know, I did a mock draft, and I realized Paris Ford had failed, and I took his ass because, I mean, what's wrong with him? Why did he fall so far? Like, I mean, he fell as far as, like, the 5th, 6th round? Like,
yeah, I have no idea.
That was crazy.
Like sometimes some of these players, because like CGJ, I remember in all the mock drafts he was going in the 2nd round and all that shit. And then whenever he falls, like why the hell is he falling? And he falls to us in the 4th round. I never understood why he fell. And they just said it kind of gave off bad vibes in the interview.
Oh well, shit. Them bad vibes definitely rubbing off for us. I mean, besides the Michael Thomas thing, even though Michael Thomas needed to heal.
Yeah.
I'm liking them bad vibes as long as he with us. So.
That's what I'm saying. So like medical, you never know with medical because they don't ever let it out really too much. And damn interview process, you never know who's going to just fall unless it's like a Laramie Tunsil gas mask situation or some shit like that.
Right.
CB not playing, bro. He won't pick this right edge. I hear them keys, man.
I'm liking let's see, I'm liking Chris Rump II.
Good old Rump.
Yeah, you know I'm from the Carolina area, so I seen the Duke and Carolina game in football. He was pretty solid. He was one of their key players. But I think he was their key player on defense. He's talking about.
Okay, so we taking him?
Yeah, we're gonna take him. Chris Rump II, edge out of Duke.
And this concludes the New Orleans Saints. Well, I'm gonna say the WDN Chatline mock draft of 2021. How y'all think we did, man?
I'm done pretty good. So for the ones that just tuned in, at pick 28, Jeremiah, the linebacker out of Notre Dame, he fell to us. No brainer. No way around that. At pick 60, I'm not gonna pronounce his name, the cornerback out of Syracuse, Fanu. Somebody pronounce the last name.
Good old Melifanu.
Melifanu. So
wait, you say did you say no?
Yeah, well, don't let me say it, man. I know the quarterback out of Syracuse. The quarterback out of Syracuse. And then at pick 98, 3rd round pick, we got Manil out of the defensive lineman out of NC State. No, we
A
gotta
lot
look
of
at that
a lot of
position.
potential there too, man. And you know Nielsen's from NC State, so he knows firsthand. I'm sure he's got the inside on him. I think he could go in the second round. I like him.
Do you think can he play some edge as well?
Nah, I think he's more. He can stop the run and he can rush the passer too. But he's raw. He got to be a little quicker with his hands, but he's physical too. So I mean, he could kind of feel kind of the Rankins and the Malcolm Brown kind of. I mean, him with Onyemata would be nice.
Okay, and then at our compulsory pick, Cal Trask, they had him on the board. I really can't see him falling. I saw some mock drafts have him going, late first round. So I'm just saying if he's right here at pick 105, it's no way they're gonna let him go, especially with rumors coming out that they was interested in the guy, which I won't be on board with the pick, but they'll pick him if he's there. So we selected him. At pick 133, we picked up an offensive lineman. Sean Love is offensive lineman. He said they deep. He sees a lot of depth there in this draft at the offensive line. So around this time will be the perfect time to get a lineman. Walker Little, offensive tackle out of Stanford. At pick 218, we got Shaw Smith, wide receiver out of South Carolina. The 2 7th round picks, we went back, got a secondary guy, Tay Goldwyn out of UCF. And then our last pick, we concluded with an edge rusher, Chris Rudolph II out of Duke.
You say Rudolph?
Wrong. Oh. I couldn't read. Yeah, Chris Rudolph II. Chris Rudolph II edge out of Duke.
Who that man?
Yeah, I think this is a pretty solid mock draft for us, especially Jeremiah, man. I see a possible like a Deion Jones type guy, especially for us the speed and stuff. I see that potential in him. Well, I know sideline speed. Yeah, definitely, most definitely, I see that.
Yeah, that'd be a great job, man. I'd be ecstatic if we got them, especially them top 3 players. I wouldn't even care who we drafted in the rest of the rounds, man.
But if you think about it, I mean, he's graded at the top 3 linebacker, but these other linebackers been gaining some track. You really hadn't heard about him gaining track, which he had a good pro day and all of that, but. As far as like the standouts, you heard of Jamil Davis. Will somebody take a chance on him just because of his pro day? Stand out over Jeremiah. Who knows?
Yeah.
Somebody gonna take a gamble on him before he gets to 28. So I'll be shocked. I'll be shocked if Caleb Farley falls to 28. Somebody gonna take a chance. The guy ran a 4.28. With a bad back before the surgery. So I'll be highly shocked if he falls there. But yeah, I like this. I like this draft board. I did want to ask y'all a question. This done slipped my mind. No, has it? At pick 28, if we have some of these, let's just say our 2 segments we done draft segments. If we have two linebackers and 2 cornerbacks from the draft segment, do we go with the best player available, or do we, go with the most need?
Who? It depends who you're talking about.
So basically, it's the best player available. Then, if it's, if we depend on who we talking about.
Well, if you're talking about all 5 guys in each segment, I would disagree with that. Like, okay, if Farley falls, I think you would have to go with Farley, man. You would have to.
I don't know. I may go Jeremiah over Farley.
Okay. You saying both at the same time, like a both linebacker and cornerback.
Yeah.
I would just go Jeremiah strictly
Yeah,
because of the medical.
yeah. I agree with that one.
But
And
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, linebacker and corner is a need, but if you had to choose between the two, would you be? Of course, you drafting for the future, but as far as an instant, cornerback is the glaring need, the number one glaring need. Just the fact, the situation with Sean and I depth there at that position. And we don't have depth at linebacker as well. But
yeah,
we do got a corner. I mean, we do got a linebacker that, they liked in Zach Bond. They said he fell to them. They got
Mm,
him. So,
mm.
yeah. Well, if Farley's still available, that means you probably only got Sertan, Horn, and Newsom gone. So I would take Jeremiah and then hope Farley falls a little bit, and then you'd still have Asante Samuel and say like we did earlier. I'd trade up and
Yeah, yeah.
get Asante because that means if Farley's still available, only 3 gone, so someone's going to fall. And if
that's
Asante's
true.
there, I would take Asante because I got Jeremiah on my board. He's the number 2 linebacker on my board just because his coverage skills and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I would hope. But if that, I would want to trade up in the second and trade up to the early second and draft Asante or Stokes or someone or Joseph if they fall because that's just going
Yeah.
to push them back.
And now thinking about it, yeah, if Jeremiah's sitting there, you have no choice but to get him because he's not going to fall to a day 2 guy. He's definitely not going to be a day 2 guy. But you got some options at cornerback that could be some day 2 guys. As far as like a Eric Stokes, possibly, Greg Newsom may fall to
Yeah,
early. I'm talking about, candidates like that to where we can trade up to get.
Yeah.
Before these linebackers, especially the ones we covered, I can see them. I can see all of them being day 1 guys.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get a Stephon Anthony or Stanley Jean Baptiste.
yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm stop.
A name that's kind of ain't been talked about much either. Nick Bolton. I've been
Oh,
seeing some of his mocks, him going in like the 40s and 50s now, and I'm guessing the only reason is because of his size, because he's only 6 foot. Dude
shit.
that probably the best hitter in the draft to me, and I mean he did in the SEC. I remember him hitting Najee, knocking him down and stuff. If he tends to fall, then I would do the opposite of what I just said. Give me Farley, and then trade up and get Nick Bolton.
But Jake, the Saints don't draft good linebackers.
Well, the Saints doing draft offensive tackle this year, so it don't fucking matter. But these next 9 days, I'm gonna be linebacker and cornerback. Those only 2 positions, first 2 rounds that I want.
And there's no way around that. And I'm gonna be highly pissed. For the ones that's tuned in, we definitely we plan on going live for the draft. So, like I said earlier, if we go anything other than cornerback or linebacker, I'm gonna be highly pissed.
Boy, we need that
Unless
live.
unless somebody crazy just fall.
I just want to say, hopefully we do this live stream. Hopefully we're able to do this live stream during the draft, because I will be there for these reactions, man. Yeah, I just want to mention it.
Also, I was looking, and I can't remember a draft that we drafted 2 defensive players back to back. Like we drafted offense and then Anthony. The first 2 picks, it's always been offensive and defense, like Rankins, Thomas, and then Davenport, Smith. We never drafted back-to-back defensive players that I can think anytime soon.
Well, damn.
I'm trying to think right now.
That is a good observation, Jake. That is. I've never even noticed that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think I'm wrong, but I might. But I just can't think of any. Like
2015, we did draft Stephon Anthony and Kikaha back to back.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like 2 picks. Like we got Pete, then Anthony.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
16 was Thomas or Rankins and Thomas, and then 17 was Lattimore and Ramczyk. 18 was Davenport and Smith, and then 19 was McCoy and Chauncey Gardner.
Shit.
And then last year was Ruiz and Vaughn. So it was always opposite offensive side, defensive side, or defensive side, offensive side.
Man, I can't even say CGG and what's his name, Hampton, because they didn't keep Hampton long enough.
Good old Saquon Hampton.
Yeah.
But hopefully this year we go back-to-back defense. Just because we got so many holes this year because we couldn't keep everybody, man.
All right. Yeah,
Okay,
totally agree.
Christopher Favor, he said, well, first off, shout out to Marcos. I seen him come in the chat. Shout out to you, fam. Said Carl Granderson, nice. Yeah, definitely expecting big things from him. I seen some workout videos.
Hey, yeah. Chonk, he said Anzalone then T-Rex. I think that's a good one right there. Yeah, Jay. That follows that example that you was talking about.
What?
He said Anzalone and T-Rex. Trick.
What, back-to-back or something?
Yeah, back-to-back defensive
Yeah,
players.
but I'm just talking about the first two picks, though, like round 1 and round 2.
Yeah.
Because round 1, that was Lattimore and Ramchick that year.
Shit.
Right.
So
Javen Collins is sitting there at 28. Get him. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh no, you know what? I take that back. I'm not. It seemed like I wouldn't get heated if the Saints picked a certain, if they made a certain pick. But if I see Collins and guys like Nick Bolton and maybe Asante Samuel Jr., if I seen all those names and then they pick the offensive tackle, then I'll be really pissed.
Yeah, I love
that's when I'll get pissed.
They want me tons of money. Man, that's my guy. He's a big dude who can cover and rush the passer.
But yeah, just to answer that question, Christopher, yeah, definitely.
But the thing about I believe it's gonna be some of those names sit just because these I seen a Kyle Trask, he's starting to get hype. Somebody slid him into the late first round. You got the Patriots. They fully sold on Cam. It's going to be a lot of guys. It's going to be a lot of guys that we're not talking about that's going to be taken. I'm talking about beyond like the skill positions, like some offensive linemen and stuff like that, taken by some of these teams. It's going to be a few of these names sitting there. And
yeah,
if we go off the linemen,
CB look like he just ready to set himself up with disappointment.
I got a crowd, around me, so I ain't gonna say too much, man. But basically, I will definitely be in a more secluded area come draft, because I'm just saying this ain't the time for it. Even like last draft, we were stacked. So, I mean, my opinion, I thought they got kind of complacent a little bit in the draft, but at the end of the day, we had depth anyway. We had depth on the offensive line. We had signed James Hurst. We had Will Clapp. We kind of had depth everywhere. But this draft, it ain't looking like that. At two spots that open up clearly. And then you can arguably say defensive tackle.
Yeah.
So we got some holes that needs to be filled. We're getting an offensive tackle just to prepare for a possible Teron Armstead exit or a possible Ramchick exit. I ain't gonna say Ramchick. Ramchick between those two is gonna be Ramchick because he's younger.
Yeah,
he's younger. Armstead, I think he's hitting third, which he still got some years left. I'm just saying that they decide between the two. I think just it's gonna be because of the age. But just picking like for the future and stuff like that. We can still contend now. Go get that linebacker or that cornerback at 28.
Yeah, it was like last year we were picking players we wanted, and then this year we got to pick players we needed. But the good thing about this draft is you got a lot of players that's going to push a lot of the good players down to 28. Like you got the 5 quarterbacks that are most likely going to go in front of us, and then you got like 5 or 6 offensive linemen, offensive tackle, offensive guards pushing them down and everything. And then, I mean, Zaven Collins and Bolton could definitely be there for us. And now cornerbacks, I know Sertan, Horn both gonna be gone. I would think Newsom and probably Farley would probably be gone. So you'd probably have Samuel there too. But Farley, and Newsom, I don't know. They could be there. It's just I don't know. Who knows with the damn draft? Hopefully,
Who no. Let me rephrase that. Who knows with the goddamn Saints?
yeah.
I was thinking about this too. This is another one. Let's say linebacker, cornerback. What if they get a name that we probably didn't even like think about or not even heard? Like it's just like who the hell is that? You know. But I mean, I think Jake knew almost everybody, so especially in the first and second rounds.
Yeah, but hell, if Collins and someone's there and they pass on him though, that's just gonna piss me off more. Like last year, we thought we could go Queen, and we take fucking Ruiz. I mean Ruiz, whatever, but give me Queen.
We could have had our future. We could have had our future linebacker right there.
Yeah,
you know, this wouldn't even be a, something to feel. But it is what it is. Not nothing against Reese. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, like the one year, everybody wanted Reuben Foster, and we took Ramczyk, and we're like, fuck. And then now look at us. Ramczyk's a beast. Reuben off being an asshole somewhere.
Yeah. The thing about it, though, Reuben was he's on the field, but then again, he didn't stay healthy either, so yeah, disregard that.
Yeah, man, old Ramczyk's, 2 All-Pros already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Great pick.
Yeah. All right, well, if y'all good, man, that will wrap up, our live mock draft. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We tried to, make it fun and entertaining. Really, man, this list, I like the list, man. Solid list.
Yeah, Jeremiah is good enough for me to be a little bit happy. So
yeah, I'm telling you, if we do that, man, I'm popping some drinks that night. We get
shit, you gonna drop some. You gonna pop some drinks regardless.
Get you some of that ooey gooey cake.
Yeah, but I'm excited, man. Draft time is approaching, so it's time to get excited, and then after that, maybe we'll start seeing a couple more moves if, they don't get, certain positions they like. Possibly with Richard Sherman, he said he was going to wait till after the draft anyway, so we'll see about that situation. I know the Saints had some interest in him, but it's time to get excited. The draft finally here. And we most likely will be going live. We'll let you guys know. We should know by Sunday or Monday for sure. We'll put it in the community tab, so be on the lookout for that. We'll let all the social media outlets know, that we will be live. And we're gonna be live from pits 1 on down. So you guys make sure to tune in. We're gonna have a good time. Live reactions. Best, the best time. And then after, our pick, we'll, open the phone lines up. You guys can call in, give us your thoughts on that pick. So, don't miss out on that. And also, be on the lookout. Well, not be on the lookout. Go check out episode 1 of In the Chatline Film Room. It's a new series that, I'm bringing to the page. Basically, just doing a lot of film work, scouting different players. It will be most effective during the regular season, so I can play film after a game that was played on a certain player, offense, defense. But I'm excited about that. You guys be sure to check that out. Episode 1. Any final thoughts, you guys, before we wrap this up?
Man, I just want to say shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that, joined in. I do want to say I am ready for that offensive tackle to be taken in the first round for the reactions. I'm going to be here laughing my ass off. But, yeah, that's all I got. And, thank you, Jake, for joining us tonight, man.
Yes.
And I appreciate y'all having me for all this, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, Jay. Definitely like to appreciate him for joining us, giving us his insight. For the ones that, had looked at his draft board. Please go check it out on Twitter. You know, he have about 100 names. How many names do you have on that board?
I got 81 on the overall big board, and then I got about 150 total.
Shit.
So yeah, Jake, he definitely gets busy, with this draft situation, so definitely shout out to him and appreciate you for coming on, fam, doing these draft segments we was doing. And one last thing before we get out, Miss Pretty Carly has started the WDN Chatline store. T-shirts are available, and with the t-shirts, purchase of the t-shirt, you get a praline candy or some gooey cake with it. Those things are delicious, so be sure to show the podcast some love. Go get you a t-shirt, and more products will be on the way. So shout out to that. The link for the store is going across the board right here. So
and it will be in the description. It will be in the description. So
right. So looking forward to seeing you guys on next Thursday. And before next Thursday, be on the lookout for episode 2, of In the Chatline Film Room. I will put out another film room session before the draft. So be on the lookout for that. And we will see you guys live next Thursday, draft night. This is the WDN Chatline podcast, and we are out. Who that?
for life, baby.